What's going on, gamers and friends? How's everybody's day going? Hopefully good so far. Well, let's get right into it. I sit here and I was contemplating on putting this video on the channel, but I was like, how does this not fit in the channel? It obviously does, because like I said, this is a new gaming channel. This is something new that I'm starting here for everybody, and we're gonna be talking about all kind of different stuff here. Obviously video games, and more video games. Retro to modern day, and it's going to be a little bit of everything, guys. Anywhere from reviews to gameplay, to pickups and all kind of stuff, and that's where we are today. Yesterday, me and my wife went on to a huge flea market, and it's called Trade Days here. As in Lucasville, it's called Lucasville Trade Days, and it's here in Ohio. That's where I stay. Have for the last little over 11 years now. That's where I met my wife. Anyways, they have this big. Everybody knows what a flea market is, and they have flea markets here all over the place, obviously. But this is a really big event here in this area, I guess you should say. And it's about 35 to 40 minutes away from where we live. And anyways, I've only been there a couple times. We went there like around the same time this time last year, and I got a lot of good stuff. And this year, which I only thought in the beginning of the video or whatever, or you'll see here in a minute, us going to the event, and but I thought it was only twice a year that they did this. It's actually come to find out it's 3 times a year that they do this event. So it's usually, I believe, around in like January or February is the first time of the year when they do it, and then before summer, I'm assuming, or beginning, or I don't know. But then at the end, yesterday was Sunday, the 27th. So yeah, today's the 28th. So anyways, yeah. So we went. It starts at like 7 in the morning. I think it ends at like 3. Anyways, so we got up really early. Like 5 something in the morning, and you'll see that in the video. And so pretty much what this video is going to consist of, it's gonna start us off, in our morning, and then we're gonna lead on to us going there. And I'm gonna have a little bit of video for you guys on showing you how big it is. It's not even gonna remotely show everything how big, because I didn't record that much, man. I was so busy and trying to get stuff from the different vendors, and I didn't get to record all of the actual pickups. I wish I would have been able to do that for you guys, but a lot of people don't like being recorded, and I didn't want to blow my opportunity on getting some great stuff because I'm recording. But anyways, yeah, so you guys will see a little bit of that, and then you will see what I'm going to show you guys today on my actual stuff that I picked up. And man, dude, I am so excited to show you guys some great pickups. A couple of things that I grabbed, I already had in the collection, but there was no way that I was going to let some of this stuff slide, especially for the prices that I was able to get this stuff at. A lot of the stuff that I got, I don't have in the collection. Now I do, of course. So anyways, really excited. I hope you guys enjoy what I'm going to show you guys. And like I said, this is not what this channel is going to be all about. It's going to be about everything gaming. So we're going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you please hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. And we're just starting out here. It's a new channel. I'm still working on some things. The lighting, of course, the bunch of stuff that I'm going to be working on as the channel grows. So definitely sit back and relax, and hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys. So it's like 6:30 in the morning on the East Coast, and Ohio is where we live. So anyways, we are heading to, it's called Lucasville Trade Days. It's twice a year, like in the beginning of the year, and then towards the end or whatever, like at the end of summer. And it's a huge like flea market trade days thing or whatever. They only do it twice a year here. Obviously, you have flea markets all the time or whatever, but this is like a real big event, like a bunch of vendors come here. I've only been here a couple times in the 11 some years that I've lived here, but it's huge. A lot of people go there, a lot of vendors. It's huge. Last year we came here, we both spent a couple $100 each or something close to that. It was something close to that. I don't know, we got a lot of stuff, but yeah, so anyways, that's what we're doing so far today. To start the day off, I'm gonna be we're gonna be getting some things for Christmas or whatever probably, and then I'm looking for a bunch of video game stuff and so on and so on. So, but anyways, so we'll let you guys see stuff later on, man. But pretty excited, pretty hyped. See you guys later. All right, man. So we're finally arriving. Like I said, it takes about 45 minutes or so to get here, but we're here. Flip it around, maybe you guys can see it. As you can see, don't pay attention to the windows. It looks kind of dirty in here, but it's not really. But anyways, we're one of the first people getting here. Yeah, they're directing people in here now, and that's the huge vendors all up there, man. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. So Dustin, look at all these wrestlers, brother. Look at all these wrestlers. We're sitting here at the flea market, this huge flea market, man. Look at all these wrestlers. He's got so many different ones. And then a bunch over here, too. I know you'd love it here, brother. $3 a piece for these things, too, man. And there's a bunch of great ones. Guys, we are here. Like I said, we've been here now for a couple hours, but I was going to show you some of the video. This is the huge flea market trade days. They only do it twice a year, guys. But man, dude, wait until I show you guys everything that I've gotten so far. Oh my God, the deals, guys, the deals that I got. Oh my God, just can't wait to show you guys. Guys, we absolutely rocked out. We absolutely rocked out.
You did.
Okay, but you got some good stuff too. Yeah. But man, if I can show you guys the whole back is full. I have to show you guys later, man. It is the stuff that I got for dirt cheap, man. Dirt cheap. I'm so excited. So excited. All right, so here, just real quick, I'm gonna show you guys a quick little skim over of the stuff that I got real quick. I'm not gonna show you, but anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna end up showing all of you guys it individually and the prices that I paid for the stuff. Amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and just start off right here, I guess. I'm gonna go through each individual thing, but kind of showing you, from more of the lesser to the you know what I mean? So anyways, just a couple of little accessories. There's a PS2 RCA, can be used on PS1 obviously, and then it was a Game Boy Advance AC adapter. Pretty cool. So it's just an extra little things for me. And like I said, I've got a whole bunch of these too, man. But I'm going to pick them up, man, especially if it was like $1 or 50 cents or something. And then a couple of Wii remotes, which, these are knockoffs. I don't usually pick up stuff, knockoffs, but I'll get right into why I picked this little lot up. So these right here, all this right here came together. And this is a knockoff one as well. This is not, though. This is a real one. Missing a little thumb piece. But this is the main reason why I picked this up. I already have one of these, but of course, or whatever. But this is one of the real nice ones. 2-in-1 motion for the Wii U and stuff. So really wanted to pick this up. The guy told me if I took all of them, I could have it for $5, and I was like, you know what? I'll grab that. To actually to have an extra one of these, and I can replace that thumb grip, so that's not a problem. But this is the main reason why I picked this right here up, was for this. $5 still in my opinion. And then we come over here, PS3 controller, a red one. I've already tested it. Some of the stuff I haven't tested yet, but I tested this one out real quick, and it works. Nothing wrong with the thumb grips. All the buttons work. Really good pickup. I ended up picking this up for, I believe it was about $3, $3 to $5 or something like that. A steal. A steal in my opinion, guys. These are hard to come across, you know what I mean? They obviously they don't make them anymore. So anytime I can come across a good PlayStation 3 controller, I'm grabbing it. And I didn't have a red one, so that was really cool. $3 to $5 also. So yeah, it was awesome. GameCube controller, the silver platinum version or whatever. The thumb grip over here, yeah, I'm gonna replace that. I've got a bunch of controllers, so I'm just gonna swap that out and replace that. But very responsive. Same with the C button over here. Very responsive, and the buttons, nothing wrong with it at all. And it's a platinum controller. It's great. I picked this one up for I believe it was $5 as well. So really cheap on that. I was very excited to pick that up for $5. It's just another controller to add. I mean, I'm a mark when it comes to controllers, guys. I'm always picking them up. I've got a crap load of controllers. If you guys follow me on social media at all, you'll know I got a buttload of controllers. So then we'll come over here to this controller here. Now this is a knockoff. It's the OG original Xbox controller. It is a knockoff, but it's a really good one, actually. It's a really good one. I remember these back in the days, and all the buttons work on it. I've already tested it out as well, and thumb grips are awesome. Everything works on it really good, and I only got it for $1. I picked it up for $1. So I'm probably most likely going to let my kids have this one. But man, for $1, I wasn't going to pass this up. And this is a really good one too. It's not one of those crap ones. I mean, it's like the real deal. You know what I mean? Really good controller. So we'll go over to this pickup here. Now, this came with something else that I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. But this came with like I said, with something else that I grabbed. But this is an Atari, obviously an Atari controller, not the one that you probably know more about, but I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, was to the 7800. Yeah, it was to the Atari 7800. So I was like, you know what, I've already got a few of these, but it came with what I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. And so I was excited to get it. Everything works on it, and it's in pretty good condition. All right, and then for the next pickup that I got, this is obviously a GameCube. This is the Indigo Purple edition. It was actually the first one that came out before they came out with the platinum and the black and so on and so have you, the orange or whatever. This is the launch edition version, which I already have one of these in the collection. But man, the guy didn't have any of the hookups for it. No controllers for it. He didn't have anything for it. He had a couple of different consoles there that had the stuff with it, but this one was sitting to the side, and he didn't have anything for it. So I was like, what? I was like, what's going on with this one? And he said, well, it hasn't been tested. I really don't know what's going on with it. And like I said, some of these vendors, guys, if you've ever been to a flea market, a lot of these people, they'll tell you straight up, oh, I don't know if it works or not, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, he had a certain little price on it originally, and I was like, okay, well, if you don't have any control, you know, anything for it, you know, wires, you know, RCA's, power supply or whatever controllers, and you don't know if it works, I was like, so you know, work with me on the price, you know, what we can do, and I sold it to me for $10. So I was like, you know what, I'll jump on that. Now the button over here, it does stick. It does stick, as you can see right there. It does stick. But you just move it around a little bit and it will go down. Now, like I said, I work and refurbish these things. I work on them. So I will be fixing that. Pretty much just take it apart, clean it up a little bit. It does work. I did try it last night. Like I said, I wasn't able to test everything out, but a couple of things I did that I could just hook up real quick. I've got a bunch of extra cords and controllers and so have you. So I would be able to put this all together and then put it in my put it in the collection. Like I said, I've already got one of these. I've got a black one, which is actually right up there, and I've got a platinum one as well. So this one will just go in the collection as well, and so I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said, for $10, man, you cannot beat that. And I will put everything together. And yeah, so there's that. All right, next up is this right here. Now, this is something I did not have in the collection at all. It is called the Gemini Video Game System. It's a console, obviously, made by Coleco. And this right here, if you know what it is, then you already know. But man, if you don't, at first, when I first seen it, I was kind of like, oh man, what is that at first? And then I was like, oh my goodness, I know what this is. And I was like, man, I've got to get this. I've got to get this in my collection. Same guy that I got the GameCube off. Actually, I got a lot of stuff off of this vendor. I got a lot. I mean, I went to a lot of the vendors. I went through the whole place. You know what I mean? That's what I was searching for. My wife was on the lookout for other things, obviously. But I was on the lookout for video game stuff. That's why I go to these things, guys. Anyways, though. He didn't have the power supply to it. Actually, in that controller that I showed you guys a little bit ago, he had this sitting with it. This does not go with it. It can work with it, but we're getting there. But anyways, that came with that. Now, this right here, which is the RF switch, it does have that. Put that back in there. It does have that. Didn't have the power supply. Now, if you hear that, hold on, let me unplug this again. If you hear this, well, it was shaking around in there. Anyways, if you look, it came unsoldered right there. You see that? It came unsoldered. That is going to be an easy fix. Obviously, I'm going to check it out and do some more things to it. Do I know if it works or not? I don't know if it works yet, guys, but I guarantee you, and I can I probably can make that in another video, a repair video probably, of me fixing this, soldering that power unit back on there, getting the actual power supply for this and getting it up and running. But anyways, guys, if you don't know what this is, okay, yes, it's a Gemini video game system made by Coleco. This was a clone version of the Atari 2600. Now, this was back, you know what I'm saying? People, different companies did stuff like this a lot, guys. Did crazy stuff like this back in the 80s. This was released in 1983. Okay, this is 1983, and it's a clone version of the Atari 2600. As you can see right there, it plays Atari 2600 games, and you can actually, if you check that out, you can actually plug Atari controllers into this. So, I mean, this is super cool, dude. Super cool. I'm very excited to have this in the collection. I can't wait to repair it. And I almost guarantee you that's the only thing wrong with it, man. Get this fixed, get it powered up. But we'll see. I'll check it all out, see if there's anything else in there, if any capacitors or anything like that needs to be replaced. But I cannot wait to get this bad boy running and put it on my shelf in the collection. Next up, now I did get some other really retro stuff, but let's go ahead and jump into some of the other stuff that I don't really care too much about, but I picked it up because it was really super cheap. And I forgot the price of that. The price of this, I got it for, listen to this, $5, guys. I forgot to mention it. I got this for $5 from the same vendor. Because like I said, he knew it was broken here. He didn't know if it worked. He had no clue really even what it was. And so anyways, I picked that up for $5. Forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. But this right here. Okay, like I said, it's NBA. It's a sports game. Yeah. NBA 2K14. I actually, I don't own this anymore. I used to own it on the Xbox, actually. Xbox One, or maybe it was 360. I'm not sure. But anyways, I got it back in the collection. It was $1. Picked it up for $1. I was like, okay, I'll pick it up for $1. It was complete. It's got the booklet and everything, complete. For $1, I was like, you know what? I'll grab it. For $1, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll definitely grab that up all day long. Another new one, and those two are the newest for the I guess modern day consoles. Those are the newest ones that I ended up picking up. Anyways, so any Call of Duty fans out there, Black Ops 4, it's not a super old game, and of course it's right, game's right there. But anyways, they had a price tag on it for like $5 or so, $5 or $7 or something like that. Asked the guy, one of the vendors or whatever. I asked him. I was like, "Hey, would you take $3 for it?" He thought about it. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take it." Didn't even hesitate really. He was just like, "Yeah, I'll take it." $3. I was like, I mean, I'm not even that really a big a fan of this series. I used to kind of be. Black Ops 2, I like a lot. But then I kind of just stopped playing them. But I was like, dude, for $3. I would definitely grab this up. I didn't have it, so there you go. Now I've got it for $3. Awesome grab, in my opinion. And this one right here, the condition of it, it's not the best. I already have this in the collection, actually. I have it on, I believe, yeah, I do have it. I believe I already have it on PS3, either PS3 or Xbox 360, but I believe it's PS3, that I already have this, and it's much better condition. But it is $1, man. Like I said, I just grabbed it up. So that'll probably go into my trade stuff for like other sports games that I don't have. But anyways, yeah, $1. I was like, yeah, I'll grab it. It was $1, whatever. NBA 2K10. NBA, good game, really good game actually. It was the 10th anniversary, Kobe Bryant. You know, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. On the cover of it. This also, and I believe it's complete. I believe it was. Yeah, it's complete. Really good condition. And it's not scratched up at all. Neither was this. But yeah, not scratched up at all. Picked it up for $1 as well. That's right. A lot of these stuff I got for $1, guys. But anyways, I got it for $1. I think they might have had $2 on it. I'm not sure. It was $2 or $1. But anyways, settled for $1. So I was happy to grab that. I did not have that one in the collection. So now I've got it. Another PS3 game that I ended up picking up is UFC Undisputed 2010. Yeah, I didn't have this in the collection either. It was super cheap. Another one that I got for $1. I'm not sure if it's complete. I think it is. Yeah, complete. Got the booklet right there. Bend that back out a little bit, I guess. But yeah, I'll mess with that in a minute. But anyways, yeah, super happy I ended up getting that. It was only $1, so I was like, all right, cool. Now I've got it back, or got it in the collection. I didn't have it before, so kind of stoked about that one. So now we're going to get in some of the a little bit more older stuff, a little bit more retro, I guess you used to say. Which, I mean, I guess we did show a few already. Like, obviously, this is super retro and a couple other things. But as I'm going, I'm showing you guys, you know what I'm saying, a little bit to the newer, to the older, kind of, when it comes to stuff, the game stuff or whatever. But anyways, yeah, picked this Final Fantasy game up for the 360. Did not have this in the collection. It has all the discs. It has every single one of the discs. They're all in there. I made sure of that. They're all in here, right there, and then the other one's right there. So yeah, got all of those. Super happy about that, about adding that into the collection. So it was pretty cool. I think I paid more than $1 for this one. I believe it was like $2 or $3 maybe. I picked this up. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. I believe it was super cheap though. It was close to it. I might even paid $1 for it. I'm not sure. I didn't pay a lot for this stuff, guys. I didn't. I know I didn't pay anything more than a few bucks on most of this stuff. But anyways, I believe it was $3, but it may have been even $2, whatever I grabbed this for. Super cheap though. Super cheap is why I picked it up. Very happy to add that into the collection. And then we got the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Was really happy to grab this one too. I used to have this one back in the days, and I ended up getting rid of it. But now I've got it back. I did only pay $1 for this one. I do remember that for sure because I remember talking to the person, the vendor that had this one, and I asked him would he take $1 for it. I ended up picking that up. So super happy that I ended up picking that one up, and that one is complete as well. Let's see, on to the next stack. Now on to the next stack, we've got. Now, this is a game that I've already got. I've already got in the collection Super Mario Galaxy 2, an awesome, awesome game. It is complete as well. And no, it's not complete. I thought it was. Okay, it's not complete. Anyways, super awesome game, though. I've already got the one that I have is complete. And that's in the collection already. But anyways, I picked this up for $1. I was super happy about that. I was like, $1, man, yes, let me grab this up. So I will be giving this one to my kids, since I've already got it in the collection. It's a little bit beat up down at the bottom there, but overall, $1, man, for this awesome game. The disc was in good condition though. Super happy to add this, and my kids, well, they already love this game, and now they don't have to use my copy. And so anyways, let's come over here. And yeah, Tony Hawk, Shred, Big Air, Bigger Tricks, blah, blah, blah. Only picked it up for $1. Actually, these 3 Wii games that I'm going to be showing you that I picked up, I got for $1 each from the same vendor that I got all 3 of these from. So got them $1 a piece, $3. I was like, heck yeah. I did not have this in the collection already. I am a Tony Hawk fan. I know that not all of his games were great. A lot of them were, though. But overall, super happy. I only picked this up for $1. And now I have it in the collection, so that's super awesome. Rock Band, everybody knows about Rock Band. Yeah, I've got a bunch of these, man. Not this one, but I mean a bunch of their games, and Guitar Hero and so on and so on. But anyways, $1. I was like, you know what? He only had the vendor only had 3 video games, period. And it was these 3, so I just grabbed them all, man. $3. I was like, here you go. So added that to the collection, so that's cool. So next up. For the OG Xbox, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005. If you guys didn't know already, I am a huge, not playing golf in real life, which I have went and played, several times. I'm not that great at it, but video game wise, I love golf games. Tiger Woods was probably, my favorite golf series or whatever. Missed the series actually. It was a great series. As you see, number one selling golf franchise. It used to be, but anyways, so I used to have this game back in the days, and now I've got it again in the collection. And you'll probably see a couple of more Tiger Woods games that I picked up, and I already have some in the collection, anyways. But yeah, I didn't have this one, so I got it back. It's complete. It wasn't scratched at all, and I was pretty happy to grab this one back. Only $1. And like I said, you're going to hear that a lot in this video, man. But I did not pay hardly anything for this stuff, guys. Really super cheap. Like I said, there's only a couple of things that I picked up for more than that. So I was pretty happy to grab that one and put in the collection for $1. This one right here, Thrillville. The case, man, looks like something chewed it up. I don't know, a dog or a kid or I don't know. The case, I will end up swapping this shell out most likely. Well, because it's not the best case, man. The game isn't beat up though, and it is complete. So, in the game, I checked it out. It's not scratched up. It may have a couple of little marks on it, but it's not scratched up like at all. It's actually really good, definitely compared to the case. But anyways, yeah. So I only picked it up for $1, and I did not have this in the collection prior, so I'm pretty happy to add this one in for $1 as well, guys. Now this one right here, You will see this game twice in the pickup, but I don't know. I love my football games, especially the NCAA series and the Madden. I used to be a huge Madden fan, a huge fan of the NCAA games as well. I've been playing these games, the Madden especially, since the very beginning on Sega Genesis. So really huge fan. They went downhill obviously over the years. The NCAA, so happy that we're going to be getting a new NCAA game here soon with the deal that went down. So I'm super happy about that. But anyways, so I picked this up for $1 as well. I'm not gonna pay more than $1, especially for these sports games, man. But dude, I was happy to get this back in the collection. And you'll see it again here in a little bit on a different on the PlayStation 2 or whatever. But yeah, super happy I got this in the collection. So yeah. NCAA 2008. Not too much more to say about that. And it was also for the OG Xbox. Before I guess we'll go ahead and show this stuff over here. And like I said, guys, I'm just kind of going, and there's a couple other things I'll be showing you here in a minute, going back to like handhelds and consoles or whatever, man. But I'm just trying to show you a little bit of each thing. Here we go. Final Fantasy. Great franchise, man. I actually like this game a lot. For the PlayStation 2. This one I actually paid what was it, $2 for this one. I remember because they wanted a few bucks or whatever. Got them down to $2, and it's complete. It's complete. It has the booklet and everything in there. So I was super happy that I got this one for $2. I wanted it cheaper, but we agreed on $2. So, and up next, God of War 2 2-disc set, of course, and it's complete. And only paid $1 for this one. I was pretty happy to add this into the collection. A really big fan of the God of War series, and the case isn't. I don't know. You can see there's little bitty marks or something like that on there, man. I'm going to clean it up and probably maybe even swap it out. I'm not sure. The case isn't extremely bad, but it's not the best. But anyways, I only picked it up for $1, so I was super happy about that. This one, I've never played this game. It's called Black and Bruised. And I only picked it up for $1, and I was like, you know what? I've never heard of it before. I've never played it, and so kind of excited to give this one a try, and to add it into the collection, of course. Only $1, so I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. Mercenaries 2. Now, I do know about this game. I did not have it in the collection. Like I said, most of the stuff I do not have did not have in the collection. Obviously, I do now. But yeah, another one picked up for $1, and I've heard of it. I've played the first one, never played this one. So yeah, for $1, definitely happy to grab that one. And then Call of Duty 3. Remember this game, man. I remember playing this one. So I got it for a gift a long time back when it first came out. Someone that gave it to me, I think it was for Christmas is when I got it. I didn't have it anymore, but I got it back now. Only paid $1 for it too, guys. So super happy to add this one. So yeah, awesome, dude. Only for $1 too. Add to my PlayStation 2 library. This one right here, man, I almost passed this one up. Ben 10 Alien Force, Vilgax Attacks or something like that. I have not played this game at all, guys. Never. I know about Ben 10. Who doesn't, I guess. Maybe some younger people don't know about this. I've never played it before at all. Never owned it before. Got it for $1. You've already heard that a lot. Right there, that corner piece is kind of meh. But game itself, it's a little bit scratched. It looks definitely worse on camera. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to buffer that out a little bit. But yeah, I picked it up for $1. Didn't have it before, so it's like, I'll definitely add it. Some of these other ones, some sports titles, and I'll just skim through it real quick, guys. But yeah, anyways, Fight Night Round 3, Greatest Hits version. Great series. I missed this series, actually. I used to love this series, man. So super happy I got this for $1. Dollar as well, of course. Like I said, we already shown this one. Now this one's in pretty good condition, and this is the one that if I end up keeping, we could keep this one because I've got a lot of my Madden and NCAA games on PlayStation. So I'll definitely end up keeping this one. This is a really good shape, and it's complete too, I believe. Yep. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping this one in the collection. Madden 08. Slide this over a bit. Madden 08. Yeah, complete. I can feel the weight in it. It's complete and it's in really good condition too. All these for $1, guys. I'm not gonna pay more than that for a sports game. Look at that old price. Look at that. Look at that. The old Blockbuster. Oh yeah, man, I miss Blockbuster, guys. But it's got look at this. Look at this. Amazing. I love it when I find stickers like that, man. And since it's on the case, I will be taking that off. I know, I made a tweet the other day about, on old cartridges and stuff, about, the old Blockbuster stickers, that sometimes I leave them on there. The case-wise, yeah, I'll get this off and clean it up real good. But yeah, happy to get that into the collection. NBA Live 06. Man, NBA Live used to be the jam, dude. It used to be the title back in the days. Of course, 2K took it over, and I'd love to see NBA Live come back and make a huge comeback. With everything going on, I think they use that as an excuse, plus the NCAA games coming back. They took another year off again, so I'd love for this franchise to come back. EA really needs a strong franchise, man. EA is, well, that's a whole nother story we can talk about another day. But anyways, NBA Live, man, what a great series that used to be. I'd love for them to make a strong, huge comeback and give 2K a run for their money. Competition, man, only makes better. Anyways, glad to have that one back. NCAA 08 March Madness. You guys know who that is on the cover? That's right. Man, I haven't played this in so long. Definitely will be getting back into this and playing it a little bit. Happy to have that back in the collection. $1 as well. Tiger Woods 07. Now, like I told you guys already, man, how huge of a fan I am of Tiger Woods, the series. I'm going to be going back and playing all these Tiger Woods games, man. Absolutely a fan of these, man. Absolutely. NBA 2K9. My boy KG on the cover. Yeah, man. This was a really good one. I really like this game a lot. Another $1 pickup. And what about this, guys? What about this? Who remembers this one? The game that made... It was the last 2K football game. The game that made Madden... EA Sports Madden buy the rights from the NFL, and we have not had another licensed actual NFL game since. Yeah, and thus where we're sitting at today with Madden games, which are meh, very meh. But yeah, what a great game that this was, man. Oh my God, dude. What an absolutely awesome game. If I'm not mistaken, this game came out for I think it was like $20 or $25, man. Outdid Madden that year, man. Like it says, it's brilliant, and it was absolutely great game. Glad to have this back in the collection. So very happy about that. Next, taking it back to a little bit more retro. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's start off with this one right here. Who remembers this game, man? Superman for the Nintendo 64. Ugh, what a crap game this was, dude. Oh my God. And I used to have it. I didn't have it back in the collection. I saw it and I was like, man, you know what? I'm getting this game back. I ended up paying $2 for this one. A little bit more than what I really kind of wanted. Man, he wanted $5 though. I got him down to $2. I cleaned it up already a little bit. Some of these stuff I haven't cleaned up yet, but this was a little bit dirty. I ended up cleaning it up already. Really happy the way it came out. But yeah, $2. It's got a lot. This has some history to it, man. A lot of people complained about this one, so I'm happy to get it back in the collection. For the Game Boy, Pit Fighter. Man, I love this game. One of my favorite games on the Sega Genesis. Really happy to get this back in the collection. I never owned it for the Game Boy, so pretty happy to have this in the collection, man. And I only paid this one. I actually paid $3 for. There was a couple of things together that I picked up, so it averaged out from the same vendor, and I think they wanted originally like $7, but they broke it down. He said, "Oh, you can have it for $4." But then I got 3 games from them, and it all equaled out to like $3.50 or something like that. But so yeah, this is one of them. So I got that. Really happy about that. This one actually has the Game Boy case for it, but the King of Fighters 95. Did not have this one as well. And this was one of the other ones that I picked up from that same guy. $3.50 is what it averaged out a piece for those two. So really happy about that. And I'll show you the other one that I got from the guy. This was the other one. Now this game, man, this thing is beat all up, man. Beat all up. But anyways, what it averaged out was, I ended up telling him, I said, "Dude, I'll give you $1." No, wait a minute, was this one? No, 50 cents. So I'll take that back. This wasn't from that same vendor. I was thinking it was the same one, but yeah, it's kind of beat up, dude. They wanted I asked them, I was like, what are they? They didn't have a price on it. I was like, well, what do you want for it? He's like, oh, what are you giving me for it? And I was like, I'll give you, they said, what about $2? And I was like, and I was like, I don't really feel comfortable. I was like, never mind, thanks. And he's like, well, what do you think? And I was like, I don't know, like 50 cents maybe. I was like, look at the condition of this thing. So that's exactly what I gave him, was 2 quarters, guys, 50 cents. I was like, I'll pick it up. I didn't have it, so 50 cents. Well, I'll add it in the collection. The video is running a little bit long, so we'll try to speed it up a little bit, guys. But anyways, here we go for a Game Genie for the Super Nintendo. Ended up picking this up for $2, and from the same vendor, I ended up also getting the Game Genie for the NES, also $2. Picked both of those up. I gave him $4 for it. Super happy for that, and to get those back in the collection. So that's super awesome. Really excited about that. Another one that I picked up, I believe this, yeah, it was from the same vendor as well that I got those Game Genies off of. Now, coming up, man, a lot of this stuff is from the same vendor that's coming up. I think maybe a couple of a couple other things I got from other people, but anyways, yeah, Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo. Really good condition. Got this for, what was it, $2 or $3? Clean it up a little bit down here, but yeah, like $2 or $3 is what I ended up picking this up for. Super happy about that, and glad to have it in the collection. I got this not from the same vendor that I just showed you guys, but Wayne Gretzky hockey for the NES, and I didn't have it, man. I didn't have either one of these, man, but Sesame Street. I'm a huge NES fan, It's my favorite console of all time, and I didn't have either one of these. I picked them up for $1 each, and I was super happy to grab these. So yeah, super happy to add both of these into the collection because I didn't have them already. Next up, for the Sega Saturn. Now I'm gonna have to get this off of here. Yeah, I haven't messed with this yet. It's got some tape for some reason on this. But anyways, I believe it's the, what is it, quarterback club? No, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, NFL Quarterback Club 97. That's what I thought it was for the Sega Saturn. But anyways, yeah, dude, got it for $1. I was like, man, hey, another addition to the Sega Saturn. So I'm cool for that. I'll grab that. And then we got, now, shame that it didn't have the cover, the instruction or whatever, which was the cover as well. But still the original case, though, and the back part of it. Virtual Cyber Troopers Virtual on Cyber Troopers or whatever. But yeah, another one I got for $1, and I didn't have either one of these. Like I said, I will try to end up looking for getting the booklet for that, so that way it's complete. But yeah, $1 a piece for those, man, for some Sega Saturn games, dude. Super happy to get that, even though it's a sports game, the first one. But hey, I'll take it, dude. Sega Saturn game. I'll take it for $1. Next up, who is not a fan of Tekken? And it's the greatest hits one, but still, nonetheless, Tekken 2. One of my favorite Tekkens, to be honest, man. Heihachi, that's my boy right there. Love this game. Used to have it back in the days. Now I've got it back. Of course, it's complete. Super happy about this pickup. End up getting it for only $1 as well. Awesome pickup, man. Super happy. Next up, man, look at this. The Game Boy Advance. It's in really good condition. Got the back piece to it too. I didn't get a charger or anything like that or whatever for it, which I don't know if it had a charger anyways. I don't think it did, no. But yeah, everything works on it. I ended up putting 2 rechargeable batteries in it last night and cleaned it up a little bit, man, but it's super, super good condition. Very light couple of little scratches there. Does not affect the gameplay at all. It came right on. Volume, everything worked on it. I didn't know if I was going to have to replace any capacitors in it, man. But no, it came out super great. Super excited about this. Guy didn't know if it worked because he had no way of trying it. He wanted, I forgot what he wanted for it, man, but I ended up getting him down for $10 for it, dude. $10 is all I paid for this, and it works. So what a steal I got for this. Super excited about that. Super awesome. Next up, this right here, boys and girls, Game Gear for the Sega Game Gear. Oh my goodness. Love this handheld, man. Love this handheld. It's got a little bit of scratches on the front there. It probably looks a little bit worse on camera, but the awesome thing about this as well, it's got those right there, the performance packs, which those are the rechargeable battery packs for this. Also, I don't even think the guy knew it, which I've already got like this game, so I'm gonna be using this as trade. Sonic 2, but awesome, still a little pickup. He didn't know if it worked. He had no way of checking it. Same guy that I got the Game Boy Advance. He didn't have a price tag on it. We talked about it a little bit, and I was like, dude, most likely I'm gonna have to replace the capacitors on this anyways, and no way of testing it out. Another one that I picked up for only $10, guys. $10 is what I got this for. Those alone right there. And the game, oh my God. I did, however, come home and I put it on. Here's my working one. Guys. This is my working one. And so this is just an extra one. I was like, dude, for $10, there's no way I'm going to pass that up. So I got it. I did get it turned on, and it had the lines going, not down, but going across the lines, but everything, it did come on, it powered on everything. So all I'm going to have to do is just replace the capacitors in this, which, back in the days, they made crap capacitors back in the days, especially for these things. So yeah, I will be replacing the capacitors in that, and we'll have another working Game Gear. So super excited about that for $10, man. What a steal. Next up, we got some GameCube games that I picked up, and this right here, Def Jam Vendetta. I've already got this on the PS2, but man, and that one, I think that was like a Gamer's Choice or whatever it was called. I can't remember what they're called on the the PlayStation ones, but yeah, this one for the GameCube. Super happy I picked this one up. Only $1, guys. Only $1. Awesome pickup. And I got all these GameCube games from the same vendor. Only paid $1 each. The Powerpuff Girls. What a great game this is. And it's kind of rare too. So super happy that I got this one. Only $1, guys. We'll go through these real quick. Spider-Man 2, $1. The first Spider-Man, Player's Choice. Okay, so the Player's Choice is the one for the Nintendo. $1. Tony Hawk's Underground. The cases, yeah, you can see it looks like Wolverine got a hold of this, got a hold of this case. But nonetheless, $1, and it is complete. Need for Speed Most Wanted, $1. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, $1 for the GameCube. Awesome grab. Star Wars, the video game, another Player's Choice one, $1. SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Action Pans, awesome, $1. Lord of the Rings Return of the King, $1. Awesome. Like I said, guys, huge Tiger Woods fan here. The Tiger Woods games, 2003 for the GameCube, $1. Awesome pickup, lovely game, great condition. Shrek 2, $1. And Swingers Golf, another GameCube one for $1. All right, guys, so next up, we've got some Sega Master System games. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't have a case, but it's Rocky. That's right. Pretty happy to have this in the collection because I did not have this one for the collection. And this one is actually a really good game. So I'm definitely happy to have that one in the collection. Then next up is Marksman Shooting and Trap Shooting, the combo cartridge. Check out these old Sega Master System cartridges, man. These things are awesome, dude. Not the best, like, you know, the covers of them aren't amazing, but I mean, I don't know, they're just cool, dude. They're just cool. A little bit of dirt here. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But other than that, though, great case. World Grand Prix, the Mega cartridge. Pretty awesome. Glad to have that in the collection. And then Hang On and Safari Hunt, the combo cartridge. So 2 games onto this. Pretty cool. And what does that say there? The Light Phaser series. Yeah, that's for the gun that came with the console, which is a great console, absolutely awesome console. And I do have one of those consoles right over there. Love that thing to death, man. It's such an awesome console. Let's see what's up now. And yeah, I got these for $1 a piece. Of course, each one of those. So yeah, $1 a piece on each one of those. Really happy to grab those. And everything else from here on out, like I said, is from that one guy. I mentioned him. Well, I mean, I don't know his name, but I mentioned him in the video several times on stuff that I got from him. I got a lot of stuff from this guy, from this vendor guy. Really awesome, man. Really awesome. Him and his wife, and she was just wanting him to get rid of the stuff, man. Like, she was just like, just sell it. So, up next is, now, hold on, before I bring this one out, let me show you guys. Now, I got both of these. I got all 3 of these from the same vendor or whatever. And you can see they I don't know why they wrote on this, but it's on the plastic. I tried getting them off a little bit, man, but it's still sealed. These are sealed, guys. Yeah, the box is a little beat up. Yeah, it's a little beat up, man, but these are sealed. Now, there's two copies of the same game. This one's sealed too. But this one right here, guys, food fight, still has the little tag, or the little where they used to hang it up on there. Sealed game, man. Food fight. Now, I have looked up some of these games. Actually, you know, all the stuff that I end up getting. I looked up a lot of this stuff. Not all of it, just some of them. Just some of the titles. I was like, man, I wonder what that goes for. Which I don't really care about that, man. That's not why I collect. It's not why I game. Like, I'm old school, man. I'm older, if you guys know who I am. I'm a little older. You know, I'm a huge gamer and a collector, man. I've been doing this for years. Got out of it for a little bit, been back at it, and this game right here is a pretty good one, man. Especially sealed. I'll let you guys do that. I'm not gonna talk about that on here because, like I said, I don't care. I don't collect for the money, man. Obviously, dude, I'm a gamer, bro. Will I be opening this? I don't know. I don't play my Atari games like that anymore. I pretty much just collect those because, like, it's cool. It's one of the first systems I started off with was the 2600 you see right there. And of course I got the 7800 right there. But yeah, I just collect for the Atari now. I don't necessarily play them for anymore, so I may not even ever open these games. Super happy though to have them in the collection. Pretty awesome, dude. Pretty sweet, especially with them being sealed. 1988 is when these were released, dude. So I'm really excited to have those in the collections. Like I said, anybody wants to go look those up, they're more than welcome to do so. Got a few more things left, guys. Almost done with this, man. But this next up, dude, super happy to have this. I never, ever, ever seen these in the wild. I've never owned them. But here we go. I'll bring these out. Guys, do you know what this is? Do you guys know what this is? Anybody here? Does anybody know what this is? I'll give you guys a little bit of a guess before I tell you guys what this is. This is the very first wireless controller. Way before its time. Way before its time, guys. And obviously, anybody that knows, yes, this is an Atari controller, guys. For that console right there. The Atari 2600, guys. They made these. It was released in 1983. Yes, guys. 1983 released the Atari, and I believe it's CX42, I believe is what they're called, the Atari 2600 CX42. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what they are. And the way these things worked, it was like a wave, a sound wave or whatever that was into the transmitted to the box. So cool, dude. So cool. I picked these up, guys, for $3. $3 total, guys. $1.50 a piece is what I picked these two bad boys up for. Oh my God. Amazing. I am so happy to add these to my collection. I can't speak enough about it, man. So happy I added these got these for the collection. From the same vendor. I don't even know if this guy, and I'm not trying to talk crap about him, I don't know if he knew too much about stuff, man. He had a bunch of stuff. I mean, a bunch of stuff. I wish I could have got more from him. I spent a lot. He's probably the guy I spent the most time at, to be honest. A bunch of stuff. His wife was egging him on. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of him. He knocked prices down for me a lot. Next up is... which a lot of you guys, if you guys know me or whatever, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, a huge NES fan. Let me go ahead and put this over here before a huge NES fan. NES is my favorite gaming console of all time. It's my favorite console of all time. I absolutely love it. But next on my list would be the Sega Genesis. Would probably be my next favorite console of all time. And these games I got here next, these aren't all of them. I got a stack of stuff over here too. All from the same guy. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff from this guy. This one right here though, and every one of these I got for $1 a piece, guys. $1 a piece for all these Sega Genesis games. Midnight Resistance. Man, this one right here, and I don't have any of these for collection, I don't believe, maybe a couple of them, but this one I did not. Very happy to add this game in there. It's got a little bit of a damage here, and of course that sticker there, probably won't be able to get that off of there, or it'll add more damage to the cart. But super happy to have this in the collection. Very happy, actually. The Last Action Hero. There's my boy Arnold. Look at him. Super happy to have that one in the collection. Like I said, all these are $1, bro. Man, oh my goodness. The Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. Huge Marvel fan, if you guys can't tell. Sleeved up with Marvel. Absolutely. Huge fan of Marvel. Blah, blah, blah. Love to absolutely awesome to have that in the collection. Outrun. This is a good one right here. If anybody remembers this one, a banger. Oh my goodness. $1 as well. All these $1. Mortal Kombat 1, the very first one. I do have this in the collection, actually, but I wasn't going to pass it up. I grabbed like all of the Sega games, dude. $1. Oh my God. Like what? I grabbed like every one of them. This one's a little bit beat up. I will be adding this in for trading or whatever. Still a great game though. So happy to have gotten that one. NFL 95. Surprisingly, yeah, I used to have this back in the days, and it's a pretty good condition. Little mark right there. Is that a mark? Yeah. No, that's actually part of the thing. Anyways, though, yeah, I didn't have this in the collection anymore, man. So I got this back. So, and all of these that I didn't get the boxes for, I'm definitely going to be looking to try to get the boxes for. One of my favorite basketball games from back in the days when I was a kid was this game right here, Team USA. This was the very first USA. This is when NBA players were finally allowed to go to the Olympics. And so you got Charles Barkley on here, my boy Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Drexler. I mean, a bunch of people on that team that year, man. 1992 is when this was released. A great basketball game right here. Oh man, I love this game. Love that game. An awesome roster on there. But now here we go to all these boxes over here. I'm so happy. I'm gonna try to save some of the better ones for last to show you guys, because I'm super happy to show you guys this. Here we go, Jurassic Park. Now, I believe I have this in the collection already, but not in the case. So, really awesome to have gotten this one with the case. And I believe, yep, okay. I was going to say, I thought it had a manual, but it doesn't. But no, the case is really good condition, guys. Really good condition. Really super happy to have that in the collection. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Did not have this one. Did not have this one, and it's complete in box. It's got the manual right there. Awesome edition. And like I said, all these were $1 too, guys. Every one of these were $1. Top Gear 2. Very awesome. No, didn't have the instruction manual. Still great to have it. The Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, and I know this one is complete. I'm pretty sure, yes it is. There it is, the complete in box. Awesome to have this one in the collection, because I did not have that one either. This one right here, I've never played it before. Mick and Mac Global Gladiators. But hey, for $1, man, I grabbed it up. It is missing the manual, so I'll be trying to look for that. This one right here, I will never play it. And you can see it got some little water damage on it, man, but it's okay. It's Barbie Supermodel. I believe it has the no, it didn't have the manual, but maybe I'll try to seek that one out. Looks like the sun kind of damaged it a bit, but nonetheless, I didn't have it in the collection, and now I do. So happy to have that one. PGA Tour Golf from Electronic Arts, EA Sports, which we all now call it now for so many years now, but that's what they used to just go by, EA, Electronic Arts. And this is back when EA used to be super good. And it's complete in box. It's got a manual and some other stuff in there too, so that's really cool. Did not have that in the collection. Played it before, loved it. Super glad to have it back. Pebble Beach Golf Links. And this is another really good one. I believe it's complete too. Yes, it is. And a lot of these are really stiff, man. Really stiff, meaning, hadn't been opened a lot. Let's see, IndyCar featuring Nigel Mansell. I'm not real know about this game too well. I remember it, seeing it or whatever, but I don't think I ever played it though. Nonetheless, I'm super happy to have it in the collection, and it is it's complete in box as well, so that's cool. Get this thing to shut back. Oh, the thing's right there. I'll get that shut back in a minute. Oh, and here's another great one from EA Sports. Bulls versus Blazers. Man, I love this game. Love this game. I used to love it back when I was a kid, man. Oh my God. Got this one. If I'm not mistaken, I think yes, it is complete. It is complete in the box as well. Super happy to have that back in the collection because I did not have it back yet. And a lot of these have the tabs too, guys. The hanging tabs. Super happy about that. Tommy Lasorda's baseball. Everybody remembers him. He used to be one of the great coaches. And look at there. Look at there. Not only is it complete in the box of the manual, it's also got a super cool poster, which I've got. I'm pretty sure this is the poster I've already got. So I'll probably just be putting it back in there. I'm pretty sure I've got that poster already. But yeah, super cool to have that in there. I didn't even know that poster was in there. So that's awesome to have that in there. I'll have to check that out later. Love those retro posters. So let's see. And then Tecmo Super Baseball. I'm a huge fan of the Tecmo series of the football games. Never really got too much into the baseball ones. I was more of a huge fan of I like the kind of like the Tommy Lasorda one. The RBIs was pretty good, and the Tony La Russa, that was probably my favorite ones. But yeah, I'll definitely be checking that one out because I don't remember it too well as a kid. Now this one right here, Beavis and Butthead. Man, I love this cartoon. I love this cartoon. It's got a little bit of what is that? A little sticky residue right there. So I'll definitely be cleaning that up and getting that off of there. I think it is complete in the box too with the manual. Yep, super excited. And I've already got this game. I actually own it for the Super Nintendo, which is actually the better version. But I also own it for the Genesis as well, but I didn't have the box with the tab on there too. Look at that. So I didn't have the box, so I'll be trading my other one because I believe that one's actually in better condition too, the actual game. So super happy about that. Terminator 2 T2, the arcade game. This one right here is a really good one. Really good one. Super happy to have this one in the collection. And it's got the tab on there as well. The box is in really good condition and it's complete as well. Oh man, all these for $1, guys. All these for $1 each. Next up, Street Fighter 2, the Special Champion Edition. Really good. We got the tab as well. Man. Oh, all from the same vendor, guys. And it's complete in box as well. Man, I know this video is going a little long, guys. We're almost done, man. But, man, I just had so much to show you guys. Flashback, another really good one that I loved and enjoyed. And I now got it back in the collection. Everything that I'm showing you here, man, I didn't really have in the collection, guys. Or I didn't have the case or something, man. So, almost everything that I've showed you guys today, only like a handful I already had in the collection, or I used to have at least a lot of these, but I didn't anymore. But now I've got them back, so super happy. Starflight, this one's a really good one right here. If anybody knows this game, dude, go check this one out. This one is a really good game. So happy to have it back in the collection. Does not have the manual, but I will be definitely trying to find that one. This one right here, man. Yeah, you definitely need to go check this out. Another one from Electronic Arts. This is one, man, I'm telling you, EA used to be amazing, amazing developers, guys. It wasn't just all about sports games and stuff, man. This one right here, Strike Eagle. F-15 Strike Eagle 2. And look at that. It's got the box. I have not opened it yet, but if you hear that moving around in there, definitely, I believe this one is complete in box, guys, because I can hear the stuff moving around in there. So, super happy to have that in the box. I mean, it's not the best condition you can see, but I mean, we're talking, dude, this is old. This is old. So to have this in the box, what year is that? 93. So yeah, super happy to have that in the collection. Pretty awesome. Here's another awesome one. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Check this one out, and it's also in the cardboard box. And I did open this one, and you can hear the stuff. It was complete in box too. Super happy to have this one. This one was, I really like this game. I really like this game. Glad to have it back in the collection. And last but not least, Maximum Carnage. Oh boy, what an amazing game this is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get that tag off of there. Maybe not, I don't know. That's a blockbuster. This is on the case. I'm gonna get that off of there. I'm gonna get this off of there, even though it's really cool. Blockbuster. Look, you can see right there where it was sold back in April '95 for $24.99 from Blockbuster. Anyway, super happy to have this in the collection. This game right here is so awesome. So awesome. I didn't have it for the Genesis. I had it actually for the Super Nintendo. But super glad that I've got it now on the Sega. I used to have it back in the days on the Sega. But now I've got it back. I will clean this box up for sure. So happy. This man, oh my goodness. Guys, everything that I got here that I showed you guys today, super awesome pickups. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. Man, I loved sharing it with you guys. Anyways, guys, man, I hope you guys enjoyed my video of the amazing flea market pickups, I should say, that I had yesterday. Oh my God, what the amazing! I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I picked up all this stuff. I spent probably right around $200 on total. Maybe just slightly under that or right around there, give or take. But man, a lot of this stuff I paid $1 a piece. Obviously, those handhelds that I showed you, I paid like $10 a piece for those. $10 for the GameCube. $5 for that one gaming console. What is that? The Gemini video game console, whatever, made by Coleco. The Atari 2600 duplicate or whatever. Sorry, I'm so excited, man. The wireless Atari 2600 controllers, the very first ones from 1983. Oh my God, way before its time. Some of the stuff that I found, man, just blew my mind away. I can't wait to go back to this thing. I think the next one is going to be in January or February. So right now it's what September 28th, I think, or whatever, because yesterday was the 27th, yeah, Sunday, so today's my so yeah, super excited to show you guys my finds, my and buys, dude. So excited. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, this is not going to be what the channel's all about, or showing, my finds or whatever, but I figured, why not the very first official video to start off with. Why not, show you guys my awesome finds. It's all video game related, of course. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope I didn't bore you out. Bored you. Hope you guys are still here watching. Definitely make sure you guys subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hopefully you did. And hit that notification so whenever I end up uploading a video or even going live, you guys know when I go live. So like I said, the channel is going to be about all kind of video game stuff, only video game stuff, guys. We're going to have special guests. You're going to have other people coming onto the channel. We're going to be talking, doing reviews, just talking about video game stuff, giving our opinions on things as well, showing game playthroughs, not just retro stuff, but new stuff as well. So we got a lot that's going to be on the channel. You're going to try to be a little something different from what's already out there. So hope you guys enjoyed again, like I said. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And yeah, so definitely come back, and we'll see you next time. Game on.